elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on last year's national champion, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Tigers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll bring it out. It's Ross. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Colorado's offense will be first on the attack. They were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
Grab near the marker. It's Miller. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Red pass hits complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. You know, it's not just about pushing forward. You've got to find that little crevice that'll let you get to the first down mark.
Yeah, where's the old push play? USC Notre Dame. It's famous now. You need a guy behind you helping you get that first down. We need more teamwork here between this QB and running back.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches.
Breaks into the open. And they finally get him stopped, and it's a big throwing catch, and he's down to 5. The Tigers will hustle to the line. A first down run in the red zone. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Trying to barrel in. They found the tight end, but he could not find first down yardage, and it'll be 4th down. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Man, I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down to the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. They stay aggressive, they run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. give is to Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Throwing right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. The run from the shotgun. Line gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back on the option, the give. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. LSU lining up first and goal. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Texas Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes flying. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Quarterback on the keeper. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Working the middle, it's complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied with stopping them.
No, they have tremendous leadership in this coaching staff, too. That was the one priority in the offseason, fighting complacency, staying hungry to try and chase another title game.
And it's hard to do, but you got new pieces and new places and new faces, which is awesome. So it's a lot of guys that haven't won that championship that want to fight for it, that are hungry, and now you mix them with some guys that have also won. It's a good recipe.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. LSU right back to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first. And he was able to run through a tackle. They finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Off the RPO, complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Bell. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Caught in the backfield, it's Green. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, the portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their...
Business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty.
squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. And the Hokies will boot it away to start the game. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So LSU's offense will get first crack at it today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique, too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Now the play fake. Finds a tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. LSU quick to the line.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They go to the ground. Oh, better look out! They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years, but the foundation, the running game.
Yeah, don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because if you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some balance and keep defenses off guard. But I think LSU does a really good job of always establishing the run game first. Then they'll get to their playmakers and all the speed out of it.
Back to pass. Got his man in the middle. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they bring the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Virginia Tech's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build.
And the pressure gets there. And down
first now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Give to the back. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. With the catch, it's Heath. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Quickly complete.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined, run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Got to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He's got him. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. The give to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Hokies decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls it in. It's Richardson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to go up top. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Timeout called by the defense is their first and a half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
So now it's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Bell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third down play from the gun. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Trying to find the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by over Oklahoma. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack.
And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. There's the pressure. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Hokies will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off play action. This time he's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still will run around to cover to pick up the 1st. To the air, it's Watson. Catch in the middle, it's Keith. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. They're going back to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, he'll throw it. On over the middle, it's Heat. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Pass falls incomplete, but that was basically a free play as the defense was offside, and this is going to be a 1st down.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you run out of your stance.
Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a 1st down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th and short. Trying to keep the drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Sends it back in motion. That's caught. It's Bell.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. LSU right back to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this, and they move the sticks, and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Trying play action. Uncorks it. And that one's going to be knocked down incomplete, and we have knocked out the first quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. From the gun, running back on the move. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. The screen, he's got wheels. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Wants to throw on first down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for room. It's Berry. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Tiger.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game, and he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing worked well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
To the air. It's Watson. Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, and take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And here comes the punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Caught in the backfield, it's Bell. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. LSU quick to the line. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Wiggins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Under fire. Makes the catch, it's Kiffin. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Hokies send out the punt unit. Blocked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. RPO complete to open the drive.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Looking to throw, it's Watson. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession to give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They'll run play action. And it's picked off for the third time today. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing into zone defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger, McFarland, Marcus Spears liking their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and they got so many guys that we could name like Spears that you just mentioned, like Booger in the past that put on that purple and gold, look good, big physical guys that fill out them uniforms and eat quarterbacks.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Doyle. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Better get that seismic rib ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his man, it's Heath. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, who missed field goal, and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. You knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Out of the shoot, quick toss to the right. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Line getting set on second down. They'll try the run. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Caught behind the line. It's buried. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Watson. Got a man, it's Wiggins. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On third down, he drops the throw. Bringing the heat. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looking to throw on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going to swing it on second down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting a sack. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football from right of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Watson. Finds his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls or overuse. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the ground game. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. From the gun, to give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quick strike complete. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. UMass sure is making the flagship proud today. What a spectacular performance on the offensive side of the ball. They're up by 20 over Eastern Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Watson. Hauls it in. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They'll run the screen.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Doyle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds his man. It's Young.
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The 3rd down offense has not been good, and add this one to the tap. Another 3rd down stop and give up the sack. They're down by 3+ possessions. Nothing going this offense's way.
And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. LSU right back to the line.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver on the middle of the field.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They boot it away. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Dropping back, it's Watson. Fires to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold on.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working. They'll back up after the holding penalty. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wiggins. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The sure hands, it's Young. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Keith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Smith.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back.
Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. The Tigers want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught close to the marker, it's Berry. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Takes a hit as he fires. Got a man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Unloads it left, and they can't make the play on third down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Off-play action on first down. Being aware of the entire situation, maybe you just let that ball go out of bounds, but he makes the catch and he'll lose yardage. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. To throw, it's Watson. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll go to the ground. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. That's caught. It's Wiggins. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They bring him down, and that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Reads it, fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, they execute the end route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. That's reeled in. It's Bell. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold on. Okay.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No chance for a return. He makes a fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Looking to pass. It's Watson. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, LSU. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Florida State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Tallahassee for some time.
They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
The Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He'll keep it himself. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. They're turning it on. down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Here comes the heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU Bengals. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Creates a little space. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt them. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Snags it over the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. A fairly short